Welcome to the Burlesque Hall of Fame 2015.
So Blanche.
So okay.
So Blanche.
So okay.
Doing the Movers, Shakers, and Innovators Showcase.
Yes.
Getting to introduce and getting to see all of these people who are bringing the cutting edge of burlesque performance to the Burlesque Hall of Fame. How do you feel about that in the context of the history of burlesque that is also being presented here?
Know your history, appreciate your present, but look to the future, right? I love, it's like every night is its own jewel of what burlesque is and was and is where it's going. And I think it's a great starter kit too. Whether it's a funny, something that's, ridiculously funny, stupid, something also the Mover Shakers shows, things that are incredibly poignant and incredibly mindful and unexpected. Burlesque, and it shows that burlesque can actually teach you something. So I think Movers Shakers is such a great intro to the weekend because it shows everything that burlesque has come from. Boys, girls, everything in between, ageless, genderless, no one body, no one, vision.
As many rhinestones as are on a bustier is how many different directions
that's great.
we can go.
Yeah.
The goat farm in the desert
Yeah.
is, where we saw Miss Exotic World start. And so now we're coming up on the 25th anniversary of the Miss Exotic World showcase. It's such a treat, I think, to be part of an audience that is just going to love up on
Oh my gosh. There's nothing like it.
the marathon of it, the 4 days of it. One of the things that I also like is I think the Orleans is a particularly great venue. Not just the stage and the theater, which is great, but I love the fact that it's here at a hotel that's a little off the strip, so you're kind of delightfully trapped.
In the bubble. I
In the
know.
bubble.
I know. I live in Vegas, and I make sure that I stay in the hotel the whole time because I don't want to leave. I can drive a half hour and go home and get dressed. Why would I?
I started coming in 2006, which was the
Oh,
first
the
year
first
that it
year
was
in
in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
And
So tell
actually,
about that.
Rich and I came specifically to cheer on Trixie and the Evil Hate Monkey.
Oh.
Because that was the year that they were competing for Best Duo and won. And so we came out as super fans. I knew what burlesque was in the broadest sense of, in my mind, oldie time striptease. That's kind of where I had sort of focused, and I knew Trixie was involved. So I saw in her and Evil Hate Monkey's acts, obviously, the neo-burlesque. I was like, wow, this is really interesting. Dirty Martini did the spiderweb act. I have no idea what the next 3 acts were because I was just overwhelmed with admiration and lust. And so I didn't know at that point how inclusive burlesque was, how broad the spectrum was. That show in 2006 that really made me say, this is amazing. I want to support this. I want to be involved in this.
Wow.
What can
So it
I
was
do? Yeah.
Coming to BHoF that made you want to be.
Absolutely, yeah. And
Wow.
I
Talk
started.
about the reverse of,
It was coming out to see it and getting it full in the face.
Yeah.
Just pow. Over the course of time, my involvement has become deeper and deeper, and now I work with the organization year-round, and it's such a treat. And I want more people to volunteer.
Yeah.
We need volunteers. We need any skill set that you have or don't have. We'll train you. We'll make you bigger, faster, stronger, better, sparklier, twirlier. Volunteer for the Burlesque Hall of Fame. You don't have to be in Vegas. I'm not in Vegas. Anywhere. That's my pitch. How was that?
That was great.
Sign on.
We
want you.
I didn't know that was going to go there. That's even better. That's awesome.
I understand the confusion that some newbies or people completely outside of the community might have when we're trying to describe the Legends Night. And people sort of say, well, so what do? Well, they strip. And there's just sort of, really? And some folks wonder, like, is it funny? Is
Yeah,
it ironic?
right,
And I was
yeah.
like, it is not funny.
Yeah,
It
they
is
do
not
say that,
ironic.
yeah.
It is reverential.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. People don't know.
Bob says,
you know,
get the tissues out, get the hankies, be
It's
ready.
not. She's not.
She's not lying.
She's not lying.
She's not lying.
She's not lying. I remember seeing Toni Elling the first year she came back,
Mm-hmm.
and she hadn't performed in 30 years, something like that, 34 years.
Yeah.
And she sort of like, got on stage. She was hesitant, but that roar from the crowd, and it was like, and you just saw the years just melt. It was like you're just the time suck, and her movements became bigger, and you saw just her light getting bigger, because we were like, this is, like, you're home again,
Yeah.
And like her grandson, I think I brought her that year.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And that's one of the things about the burlesque community too that I found so wonderful, is that it really is, the glitter tribe is, we take care of our own.
What do you think is ahead for the future of burlesque?
I would like to see more places have burlesque as a staple entertainment. Legitimate places, not like getting dressed in the kitchen anymore, not just,
Yep.
like not like a curtained off area in the bar and a split of the door, It's not like in Vegas, like there's all these big shows and everything like that. You sit and you watch and you're amazed. But I think what the backlash should be now is to go back to the intimate, to go back to the inclusive, where you're part of, where the show happens around you and you're part of the show. And burlesque, and vaudeville variety was like that. I'd love to see that happen. Remembering story,
Good point.
connection, character, I
Connection.
don't give up the heart of burlesque, that connection for, like a really like teched out costume.
That's a great
know.
point, because I think the connection is part of
Yeah.
what makes burlesque different. That there really is no fourth wall. That you're bringing the audience in. Maybe
Yeah.
not literally touching them. Although in the smaller venues, maybe there is some contact, but that you're making that connection, and that's a great point.
Yeah.
Is it going to be more? Is it going to move even more into performance art? Do you think, or?
I think that's sort of geographic. I think
That's
depending
good,
what
okay.
what's maybe different cities have different flavors sometimes. It is.
Good point.
So, and like you said before, like as many rhinestones as you have on your corset is the difference.
Yeah. So the future of burlesque, we'll have to see.
Yeah, we're like.
This has been Sera with Blanche Debris here at the Burlesque Hall of Fame.
Yeah.